Good morning and welcome back to another vlog. Prep updates are now going to be incoming thick and fast. It has actually been 2 weeks since I last picked up the camera and took you along to Leeds on the business trip and showed you some footage from the client photo shoot that I'd had at the beginning of June. And the reason I haven't been vlogging that much is because not much has been going on. But today is Monday the 3rd of July. I officially started prep last Tuesday. So Monday was a little bit funny. I got my feedback from my coach and she was like, okay, one final week before prep starts. And I was like, in my head, I was ready to start prep. I thought, okay, we're going to do a 20-week prep. And I just wanted to get going because I've got a lot of work to do, basically. And I messaged her back and I was like, look, I'm 20 weeks out now because I'd accidentally made a mistake on my check-in form. I'd said 21 weeks and all of that. Anyway, it turned out we were beginning prep, but not much really changed in terms of food. My calories have still been exactly the same. There was no drop. We just kept them the same. I'd had a couple of off-plan meals in the lead up, obviously on the business trip. I'd had like a cupcake and I'd had a couple of meals out with my friends just because I knew prep was going to be starting soon. And I just felt mentally and physically ready to just go all in. So food stayed exactly the same because obviously I was just going to be 100% on point with my tracking, no off-plan meals and things like that. But what we did was add cardio back in. So cardio has been added in at 150 calorie burn per day. I've been doing that on the spin bike as always downstairs in my living room because that is where I prefer to do my cardio because I can't be bothered to drive to the gym twice. I've got a treadmill here, I've got a spin bike here. I'll probably do the majority of my cardio on those. I used to be like the Stairmaster queen, but I haven't used it for several years actually because my knees play up, it hurts my bloody sciatica. I'm like a literal old woman, so I just need to do what works best for me and what makes my life easier because I'm so bloody busy that having the spin bike just downstairs in my living room means I can just crack on with it. So I've been doing that every day since last Tuesday. I haven't done today's cardio yet. It's currently 9:30 a.m. And I'm waiting for my check-in feedback and I'm anticipating a change today. I'm anticipating a calorie drop and I'm also anticipating a cardio increase. I've said to my coach that I really want to push and go in a little bit harder at the start of this prep just because I know there's so much work to do and I'll feel really good if I know we're like moving pretty quickly. But we'll see. She might not increase my cardio, but I thought, you know what, I'm just going to leave my cardio. It's 150 calorie burn. It takes me around 16, 17 minutes, something like that. So I'll just do that later on this evening because if she does give me an increase, then it just means I can do it all in one go rather than like add on an extra 5 minutes or something, which will be so annoying. So I've just eaten my breakfast. Obviously, I'm not going to wait to eat because I don't know what time my feedback is going to come through. And if she adjusts my calories, then I'll work those out in my fitness pal for the rest of the day. So I thought I would just pick up the camera. I'll let you know what my check-in feedback says. And I will take you along with me for the rest of the week. I'll probably do like a weekly vlog or a few days with me just to take you through various bits. Because today is a rest day from the gym. I'm literally going to be sat at my laptop all day just doing client check-ins, new starter plans and things like that. So it's not going to be that exciting. I will update you once I get my feedback and I'll take you along for the rest of the week and show you some fun stuff. So hope you enjoy, and I will obviously now be doing these vlogs on a weekly basis to update you as we go along and head into the show. So I'll catch you in a little bit. I told you Mondays were busy. It is now 12 hours since I last picked up the camera. It's 9:30 p.m, same day, and I'm just out for a walk, finishing my steps. I've dragged Ron along with me, even though he's already done his steps for the day. See, because we didn't go out for a walk this morning.
That's called.
Yeah, it is support. Because we didn't get out for a walk this morning, I usually like rack up all of my steps in a big chunk, well, a huge chunk of them. Then I'm all right for the rest of the day. But because it started raining and we didn't go out, I did 30 minutes on the treadmill and then totally forgotten I hadn't done my normal amount of steps. So it's been a long day at the laptop, literally like 12 hours at the laptop, pretty much anyway. And now it's time to finish them for the day before I settle down. So I waited for my feedback from my coach, and as I anticipated, there would be added cardio. So cardio was increased from 150 calories to 250 calories per day.
But luckily my food remained the same, so I'm still on the same calories. I haven't had a drop yet. I did ask to go in a little bit harder, but my coach told me to chill out a little bit. She said, yes, we've got a lot of work to do, but we've also got plenty of time to do it, and this isn't just a normal diet. This is something where we've got to be ready for a set time, and sometimes less is more. So even though this is all the sort of things I would say to my own clients, this is why I have my own coach, because it's so hard to look at things like that when it's for yourself. So I'm just going to carry on living life on my higher calories and adding in my extra cardio. So I did cardio before we came out, so my cardio is done, and I'm just finishing my steps. I really just wanted to get out and have some fresh air after being cooped up in my little office all day. Obviously it's been a rest day from the gym, so I haven't been out to the gym, and yeah, just thought, okay, while it's light, while it's dry, I'm gonna go out and just have some nice quiet time before chilling and getting to bed. I'm doing it all again tomorrow, so I will now pick up the camera tomorrow, because when I get back I'm just gonna shower, eat and go to bed. So I'll update you and keep updating you throughout the rest of the week. Bye. Good morning, today is Wednesday. Yesterday I didn't get anything filmed at all because it was just the busiest day ever. I was so tired, freezing, hungry. I went to the gym at like 6:15 to train legs. I still had to come home, do like 4,000 steps, do my cardio, and I was just absolutely exhausted. So I didn't get any footage yesterday. But today's a new day. I'm feeling much more awake. The sun is shining, which makes it nicer. Me and Ron are just out on our morning walk, and it's so peaceful. My favourite way to start the day is just getting out in the sun and just breathing in some fresh air, so I can go home, do another full day of check-ins. That's what's on my agenda today, full day of check-ins. But I will be doing an upper body session in the home gym. I've still got cardio to do, which I'll do later. And I'll pick you up a few times throughout the day and show you what I'm getting up to, and some of my meals potentially as well.
Back at the desk, back in from our lovely walk. Do you know what? I really needed that walk today. I've been enjoying it so much. And the last few days it's been raining and the weather's been pants and there's been all sorts going on, and we just haven't done the same walk. We've been out for walks and obviously got our steps in, but like different routes, and I just love that. I love seeing the greenery, and it just sets me up so nicely for the day. So I'm back now, sat at the desk. Daisy's here. Hey Daisy. Daisy, are you going to do some work with Mum? So she's going to lie by me. I've got my breakfast with me. As I said on Monday's vlog, calories are still exactly the same at the moment. So today's a training day, so calories are fairly high, 1,865 at the moment. And cardio is 250 calories. I haven't done my cardio yet. I'm going to be training upper body today in the home gym, so I'll either do my cardio post-workout or I'll do it later on this evening. It depends at what point I do my training, whether or not I finish check-ins first or whether I will have to come back to the desk and do some afterwards. The goal is to finish them and then just train and have the rest of the evening to myself to do other work. I've got plenty of other things to crack on with, training program updates and things like that. So I'm just going to crack on. I've got 15 check-ins to get through today. They will take me a long time, although I have just had a couple of messages to say a couple of people are not checking in, they're not feeling very well. So maybe it'll be a little bit quicker. We will see. But I'm just going to eat my breakfast now. I've got a YouTube video on, so I'm just going to watch that, chill out for 5 minutes while I eat, and then I'm going to crack on. So it's currently 10 a.m. I will pick you back up a little bit later on. Hello, you are catching me now on my lunch break. It is still Wednesday, the 5th of July, and it is currently 1:30 p.m, just gone in the afternoon, and I'm just sitting down to some lunch, which today is a burger with cheese. These burgers are from Aldi. They're 5% mince, like around 120 calories, 26 grams of protein. Nice slice of cheese on the top, and I love it in a bagel because I'm just obsessed with toasted bagels. Absolutely lush. And then I've also got one of these, which I'm going to have for a little dessert in a little bit of time. One of the chocolate mousses. Don't know why it's not showing there. But anyway, that's what I'm going to have. Just having a 10-minute breather between check-ins. I've done half of my check-ins, so half to go for the rest of the afternoon. And then I'm going to go and train upper body later on and do my cardio and everything. So yeah, having a good day, but I'm just having about 10-15 minutes lunch break now, just to give my little mind a rest and just recharge, ready to push on. So check-ins are going so well, actually. My clients are absolutely smashing it. It's so nice to see so many people just doing so well, and some of them are clients who've been with me previously, like maybe 2-3 years ago. At that point it just wasn't the right time for them, and now they're back and like, I just feel so different this time around. My mindset has just completely changed, and just seeing their progress week after week is so inspiring. And honestly, seeing this day after day with my own clients just pushing themselves, because we all have days where, you know, we feel like we don't want to, and on those days for me it's just really helpful, and it makes me think, come on, like, your clients are doing it, you can do it. Obviously I always do, but some days it's just harder than others. But yesterday that was one of those days for me, which is why I just didn't pick up the camera at all. I was so tired and moody. I just felt completely wiped. I was shattered all day. In fact, in the evening during my leg session, I literally could have slept. I felt like I was going to fall asleep in between all of my sets, which isn't good when you're in the middle of the gym. And I drank a pre-workout quite late in the day, so you could tell I was tired. But I got everything done. I ticked all of the boxes. I'm feeling so much brighter today, which is great. And yeah, I'm going to enjoy this burger now. I've been waiting for it for so long. I've been clock watching and just thinking, wait a little bit longer, wait a little bit longer. It is a training day, so I am on high calories today, but I just like to make sure I've got like plenty of food for the evening, because that is where I feel like I struggle the most, as do many people. So I will well, I actually don't know what I'm having later. I haven't planned the second half of my day, but I think I'm going to have what I had yesterday, which was chicken, rice and salad. I've got my yogurt bowl later, and we'll see what else. Maybe a protein smoothie. Yes, I'm fancying a protein smoothie. Okay, so I pretty much know what I'm having. I'm at that point where I've been tracking my calories for so long. Most of the time I will plot my calories in the morning first thing, so I know what I'm having for the rest of the day. But I didn't know if I was going to have any burgers today. Stocked. Ron's been shopping and stocked the fridge up, so now I can plan my meals for the rest of the day and make sure I'm hitting all of my macros. But the majority of my meals do remain the same for the most part, because it just makes life easier, as I said in a few vlogs, you know, a few vlogs ago. It just helps massively. I will actually be going on a diet plan soon. Well, maybe not soon, but at some point in this prep, just to make sure things are 100% consistent. But right now, coach is happy, I'm happy, things are moving, I'm getting leaner slowly but surely, and yeah, we'll just keep ticking along. So I'm gonna eat my bloody burger now. I'm freaking starving. Hello, back again. It is now several hours later yet again. I think I last spoke to you at lunchtime when I was having my nice burger. Well, it is now 9:30 p.m. I've just finished cardio in the corner of my living room, as always, well, currently anyway, on the spin bike. So here is my current setup. Just finished my cardio. Obviously cardio is currently 250 calories burn. It's taken me around 26 minutes. I don't know how my coach thinks I can do it in 15 minutes. If other people can, then maybe there's something wrong with me. But I mean, my heart rate's up in the high 160s, 170s for the whole thing. So I don't know, maybe it's just me. I monitor it on my Fitbit. But yeah, anyway, it takes me around 26 minutes, and that's fine. I make sure that I'm pretty consistent with my timings for my cardio. But it was a long day doing check-ins. I did wonder if I was going to end up getting my upper body session done or not, and guess what? I fucking didn't. I didn't do my upper body session. I did think, basically I think I just need to accept the fact that at least 2 of the days between Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday need to be a rest day. Maybe I'll change it going forwards, but because they're just so long, like I try and do even amount of check-ins on each day, and my check-ins usually will take me quite a long time, and then I've got all of the messages back and forth, and then I make updates to training programs and things like that. So they are long days. Not that I'm complaining, because obviously I love it, but I think I just need to face facts that it's probably best avoiding planning those in as training days where possible. One of them has to be, obviously I did lower body yesterday, but to be honest, it doesn't really matter. It's not the end of the world that I didn't do upper today. I always wonder if I am actually going to get it done. I did think I was going to do it today, but I failed. So there we go. Such is life. I've done my steps. I've done my cardio. Me and Ron went out for another walk. I finished work about 8 p.m. We went out and had a little wander around just to top up my steps. I've now done over the steps that I needed, so all is good there. I came straight in and did cardio despite the fact that I'm absolutely starving, like so hungry. Well, actually it's gone a bit now, you know, when you're just so hungry and then it goes. So of course I had to change my food. So earlier I'd planned all of my calories around today being a training day, so I had to amend things, which isn't the end of the world. Often the very first thing that I change when I get like a calorie drop or something is actually my yogurt bowl in the evening. So where I have my yogurt, apple, chocolate, granola, that's usually where I start to reduce calories, because I eat lots of similar foods, as I've explained multiple times, and it just makes it easier to do that. So I'm not going to have that now. I think I'm going to have a frozen fruit smoothie. So I'm going to have frozen strawberries, frozen blueberries. I'm going to have marshmallow flavoured Perform Whey and almond milk. And I'm going to enjoy every single bit of it, because I've actually been craving it all day, as sad and weird as that is. Who, craves frozen fruit smoothies? But because I haven't been able to get hold of the frozen berries for so long, actually, for weeks now, Ron finally picks them up in Aldi. So I've just been looking forward to having that. It's so refreshing, so filling as well, which is exactly what I need, because today turned into an unplanned rest day. So I do have slightly less calories, less carbs, so I'm going to have that and a little bit of dark chocolate, and I think I might have some calories left over after that, so I'll see what I come up with in a second. But basically I'm just going to have a shower, I'm going to get in my pyjamas, I'm going to sit, chill, have some food, watch TV. Hello, I was just trying to remember if I've actually picked up the camera yet today. I don't think I have. It's been such a bloody busy day. So busy. I got up this morning, I had quite a few messages from prospective clients, so I was going back to those, some consultations, signed up a new client, so I was setting her up on my app, went out for a walk with Ron, did our usual, then I came back, had to do my cardio, had then about 45 minutes to get ready, have breakfast. I was absolutely starving by that point, literally had my breakfast at like midday pretty much. And then I went to get my nails done, had to go from my nails to the chiropractor, came back from the chiropractor. I'm now home. It is currently 4 o'clock, so it's been pretty much a whole day. I'm starving, but I need to get my upper body session in now, because Ron is training a client in here in 50 minutes, so I've got about 45 minutes to get my workout done, which I will do with upper. So obviously my cardio is already done, steps are pretty much done for the day anyway. So I'm just going to smash out a quick upper session. So I thought I'd just pick up the camera here and just let you know how my week is going. This is, I was going to say it's not like my life always, but I guess I do kind of live a bit like this. It's kind of erratic. I've got like a lot of organisation and structure, but it's also erratic at the same time, if that makes sense. So yeah, Thursdays though is the day I do like to try and get appointments in, like chiropractor, nails and stuff like that, just because I've come off the back of 3 full back-to-back check-in days. Obviously, I still do a lot of work. I do a lot of admin, content creation, and training programs on a Thursday outside of appointments. So now I'm going to do upper. I'm in the home gym, which is where I tend to do my upper body workouts at the moment, just because it's easier to not have to travel to the gym a couple of times a week. I only get 2 sessions in a week. They don't take me long. I have everything I need in here, and yeah, it just works out easier. So I'll probably give you a little bit of a tour actually. I know I've filmed in here previously, but haven't really shown you around. It's a nice, cute little studio, but I'll show you what we've got. So I'll just show you around. So this is the door where we walk in. Outside we have like a functional area in the summer. We put battle ropes and things like that out there when the weather's nice. We've got a little hip extension there, the spin bike. I mean, it's a bit of a dumping ground at the moment, but spin bike. Here is the treadmill where I've just dumped some bits. Ring light for when I'm filming my content, of course. Here we have a bench, obviously. Smith machine. Lots of nice selection of weights. Got a nice trap bar there. And we've got a barbell over here in the corner, as well as a cable machine, of course. Just got a lot of little equipment down there, some more weights, kettlebells, med balls, etc. Up here, some nice graffiti. Here we've got me. Hello. And then selection of different bars and things like that. Hamstring curl machine, which I mainly got because hamstrings are obviously one of my weak body parts. So I thought, let's have one of those in the home gym. Although, to be fair, we could get rid of it now. And a full rack of dumbbells. That is our lovely home gym. Nice and small, but we've got literally everything we need. Barbell, trap bar, Smith machine, cables. Literally, we can do anything, which is why I do upper here. It just makes life so much easier. But there's no point in saying that. I need to now actually fucking do it. Because I keep saying I'm going to train upper and I haven't started, and time is now dwindling. So I've now got approximately 40 minutes to get my workout done. So time to shift my ass and do it. I will pick you up a little bit later and show you what I'm getting up to. Good morning, it is now Saturday the 8th of July. So it's been a couple of days. I think I've filmed like every other day this week, but it's just been, well, I would say it's been one of those weeks, but that's literally every week for me. So it's just been a normal week, basically. I will get better at vlogging as time goes by, but I haven't been up to that much. So the last time I checked in was Thursday. I went to get my nails done by, is that going to focus? Had to have them cut shorter this week because a couple of them had just got chipped and things. So I just thought, you know what, let's just cut them short and grow them again. But they're really cute, by the lovely Ella. I went to the chiropractor. The chiropractor actually did a really good job on my neck, as always. He said, surprisingly, again, for the second time, the right side of my neck was feeling a little bit tighter than the left side. And funnily enough, I have been feeling some pins and needles down my right side, some twitching in my right arm, and just general stiffness. So it looks like the problem is migrating over to the right side as well. So I'm not sure if I've mentioned this in any of my vlogs yet, but just as a recap, I won't bore you with it too much. But basically, I've had problems with my arm and with my back. I always thought it was a shoulder issue. For about 5 years, I've spent hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds trying to get it looked at to figure out what the problem is. And finally, last October, I went for an MRI scan and found out that I've got 3 slip discs, or 3 bulging discs rather, and severe spinal stenosis, which is why sometimes I'll get flare-ups. It's something that's been ongoing. It's not discs that are just going to repair just because it's been going on for about 5.5 years already. So it's just degenerative wear and tear basically, so it's not just going to suddenly get better. I just need to manage it, and sometimes I go through flare-ups where for months and months it's really bad, and other times it's okay. Touch wood, at the moment it's been okay, but the more I'm training again now, especially lifting heavier again, I'm starting to notice little niggles. But it's why I've adapted my training quite a bit over the last year. For example, I don't do any heavy barbell RDLs at the moment. I'm doing like reverse V squat good mornings and things like that. I didn't train upper body for a good while, so I am going to train upper body today. That's why I'm in the gym again, second and final upper body workout of the week. And yeah, I'm just going to be focusing a lot today on shoulders, on a little bit of arms and some abs as well. That's going to be the primary focus. With the wellness category, sorry, my arm is shaking, oh God. With the wellness category, the look is not symmetrical. So low body is dominant. That doesn't mean I don't need to train upper body at all, because of course I need to look like I train all over, but I'm not going for like big symmetrical shoulders, legs and things like that. I just need to make sure I've got some nice capped delts. I have got some decent shape, but that the lower body is the most dominant part of me. So I really need to be careful with what I'm doing in my upper body sessions. So I did mostly back and shoulders the other day. So today I'm going to focus predominantly on rear delts, side delts, front delts, arms and abs. And we'll see how it goes, because I have lost a lot of the shoulder caps that I did used to have, where it's just been so bad. Like I couldn't even do lateral raises for a long time, which are the biggest movement that you need in order to get that nice little cap on the side. So I'm just trying to build up whatever I can now, obviously, before the show. So I'm just in here, I'm going to do upper body. I've been off to a slow start this morning so far. It's 12:30, like I said. Haven't been out on a walk because it was absolutely pissing down when we got up. We had the kids last night as well, so they are currently all just chilling inside. And I was also meant to meet my friend Tori. We were meant to go on a nice big trek today around the Brecon Beacons. We were going to do the waterfalls walk. But because of the weather, we decided to postpone it. And as it happens, it hasn't fucking rained for the majority of the day. It is cloudy out there, and maybe it is raining in Brecon because it's about an hour away from here. But we're gutted now that we just didn't bloody go for it. We were going to take the cameras and all, and I just thought, oh, do you know what? We'll do it when it's dry. It doesn't matter. And now I wish we'd just done it. We could have been having this amazing walk by now. But it doesn't matter. So today, this is going to be a pretty quiet day. I may be going to the cinema with Ron later if we can find something worth watching. We're not sure yet. We might just chill. I've got work to do. I've got 4 training program updates to do. 1 new client starter plan. And I'm also doing some editing of vlogs and things like that. And I'm working on something else as well. So I have got a lot of work to be doing over the course of this weekend. But I'm also just trying to take it nice and chill, just so it's not as crazy as the weekdays. I'm trying to get some more balance in my life. So even though I will be doing work, it's just a more relaxed day. So that's why I'm just going to do upper now. I'm going to do cardio straight afterwards, just so that they're out of the way. And then steps I'll do later. I'd rather catch up on my steps later on. I'll either do them on the treadmill if it's raining, or I'll get out and have a nice fresh air walk with Ron perhaps, or just on my own, see how I'm feeling. But for now, I'm going to train.
enough. I've got a splitting headache coming. I think I spent too long at the laptop. I'll just just pick you up a sec. So I've just finished my cardio. Clearly, it is still Saturday and the time is 9:30 p.m. Yes, I did my cardio way later than I anticipated. As I told you earlier, I have just had a bit of a slow day today. Like, it's been really slow. I'm due on my period. I was due on my period today or tomorrow. It hasn't come yet. And I think that's why I'm just like, so tired. I've got this headache coming on. My stomach's not feeling great. And I just cannot wait to sit down and chill, to be fair. Although I do have to put my bloody fake tan on first. I knew last night I was going to do my tan, but I usually do it on a Saturday night. And I thought, I'll just leave it till tomorrow. Obviously now I am totally regretting that decision, which I knew I would. I knew I would regret it. But anyway, it's not going to take too long. It'll be about half an hour. I'm going to have a shower, scrub off the current tan that I've got on, which needs to be exfoliated ASAP. And then I'm just going to put a new tan on. Oh my God. But I had such a good shoulder session earlier on. I think that's why I'm shaking so much here. Shoulder session was really, really good. I enjoyed it so much. It was probably the best shoulder session I've had in a long time. I think I'm going to have a little bit of a tweak around with my training plan this week for upper body at least, just because I haven't been absolutely loving it. I feel like I've got it almost there, but definitely need some tweaks. So based on today's workout, which I did a little bit different, I did pretty much the whole thing shoulders. I'm going to try, I think, and incorporate that once a week, and then do like a full upper with back, shoulders, arms. I did do abs at the end as well, actually. So that was really decent. And what I've done for the rest of the day is mostly editing vlogs. I was behind with a couple of vlogs, which I just published now. Sorry, I'm so out of breath. I was behind with a couple of vlogs. So I got those edited. I've been editing this week's. I made that mistake again where I accidentally deleted all of the files from the computer halfway through, so I lost all of my work again. So that was fun, and I think that's why I've now just got this headache, because I actually love doing it. Like, I really, really enjoy editing. I find it quite therapeutic, even though it is really time consuming, and obviously it is part of my job, but it's like a nice little task to do when you don't really want or have the brain space to be thinking of programs and things like that. So I enjoyed it, but sometimes I get so engrossed that I just spend too long, hence me now doing this cardio really late. But I'm going to put my tan on. Tomorrow is check-in day, so I will fill you in the morning before I finish the vlog, record a little bit of my check-in, give my thoughts, and then we'll end the vlog and start another one next week. But as you can hear, my heart rate is still pounding, so I'm just going to put this down. It's because my shoulders are like, oh my God, what are you doing? So I'm going to put the camera down. I'm going to sit down, chill once I've tanned, and then go to bed. I'm going to also take some tablets for this headache because I can feel a migraine coming on. It's through my right eye. I'm not ready for that at all. So yeah, time to settle down, I think. I'll speak to you in the morning. Good morning. It is now Sunday what actually is the date? Sunday the 9th of July. Wow, I can't believe it's the 9th of July already. I have showered and washed my hair, so obviously this is wet, not grease. I washed my tan off, although, you know, sometimes when you do a tan and sometimes it just comes out perfect, sometimes it comes out a little bit too dark, sometimes it comes out just a little bit pants, like it doesn't really show as much as you expected. I feel like it's a little bit like that today on like the rest of my body. Obviously my hands and feet are nice and orange, but I did exactly the same as I always do, so there we go. Maybe I just haven't seen it in the right light properly. It's late today. I'm off to such a late start. Last night I did my cardio. I ended up getting such a bad migraine. Like, I took tablets and just felt awful. I had period pains and everything. I couldn't sleep for a long time, so I've had a rubbish sleep. So I got up a little bit later this morning because I literally got to sleep about 3 a.m. I think. And then I was just so tired. I could not get up first thing. And I just really value my sleep, and it's more important than getting up. I can do my steps later and all of that. So I did my cardio with my tan unwashed, and now I've showered,
wash my hair, and I'm finally about to do my check-in pictures. And I mean, it's 11:30, so I'm so behind basically. But it's 11:30, I'm going to take my check-in pictures, so then I can finally have a big, massive drink. I've had sips of water so far, and I'm just starving, so I cannot wait to just get these pictures done, get in, eat my breakfast. Then the plan is, I've got quite a busy day, so to be honest, I'm probably going to leave this vlog here once I've done my check-in pictures, and I'll pick you back up next week and just start recording a new vlog for the week ahead, because I'll get my check-in feedback tomorrow from my coach, so I can just start that in a fresh vlog and update you with what happens. I'm anticipating a calorie drop. My weight has pretty much stayed the same all week. I mean, it dropped a little bit at the start of the week. Actually, am I down a pound? Maybe I'm down like half a pound to a pound. I can't remember exactly. I need to check the figures that I put on last week's check-in form. But I've been hovering around the same weight pretty much all week, and I feel like I could probably do with a calorie drop. I'm anticipating a calorie drop tomorrow. I did say that last week, but my coach hung on, so who knows, we'll see. But I've done all of my extra cardio every single day anyway this week, so 250 calories a day. I don't envisage that going up again tomorrow. I think it'll probably be a calorie drop if anything, and we will see. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. So I'm definitely going to make the most of my yogurt bowl this evening, because like I said before, that's usually the thing that I start to make reductions in first of all, or it could be like the peanut butter on my oats. So we'll see. It depends what she drops them to, if she drops them at all. So I'm going to take my check-in pictures. Obviously, literally came on my period through the night, so I'm nice and bloated and watery, so it's perfect timing to be taking these pictures today. Not the time I want to be doing them, but needs must, and you know, we'll just see what comes of the check-in. But next up then, I've got leg day. I'm training legs. I've got a new starter plan to do, so I'm going to do my check-in, eat my breakfast, do a new starter plan, send that over to my new client with a nice walkthrough video so she knows what she's got to do and she's all ready to go from tomorrow. Then I'm going to train legs, and then Ron and I are working on our project, which we haven't announced yet, so I'll keep that quiet. But it's a busy afternoon basically, and I'm not going to have time to pick up the camera again. So I know this vlog has been like really wishy-washy, in and out. I haven't got loads and loads of footage, so it hasn't been the most exciting of weeks. But I promise I'll get better at recording and remembering to record what I'm doing. And to be fair, my life is just busy like that, and pretty samey every single day, sitting in my room at the laptop for hours and hours. But there will be lots more exciting things, and of course, as changes start happening to my body and I start going through some more exciting processes during prep, even for example picking out my bikini, even my posing bikini, which I still haven't bought yet, because it actually turns out that it's harder than it seems, because I don't know what my measurements, I need to do all my measurements and figure out which size to buy, so I just haven't got it yet. So I'm still wearing my bloody leopard print bikini that I've had for so many years for my check-ins, but it'll do for now. Anyway, I'm going to crack on my check-in. My arms are shaking, I'm starving, I just want to do my day. Thank you so much for watching the vlog. Can't wait to keep you updated with what changes the coach brings in next week's vlog, and I'll speak to you then. Bye.